Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of Jaypardy of the spring semester. I'm your host, Gavin Ross. Tonight we have members from E-Town's Mock Trial Club looking to become the 6th Jaypardy champion of the semester. Let's meet our contestants this evening. All right, guys, go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Alex Heisey.
Hi, I'm Evan.
I'm Bodey Richardson.
Great. Is there anything you guys would like to say about the Mock Trial Club? Anything you wish the public to know?
Yeah, Mock Trial is a great club. We have a lot of fun. We have actual lawyers come in and help us teach us about the law, and you get to go play in a mock trial. You can either do a witness, or a lawyer, I should say, or you can even be a witness, which means you can just get to play a character. So there's really something for everybody.
Incredible. Glad you guys are here, and welcome to the ECTV studio. Now, let's introduce the categories in our first Jaypardy round. We have some fun, what are the answers, prime time, backyard games, and lawyers in media. So, without further ado, I'm going to go to our first contestant here. You have our very first choice.
I'll take prime time for 100.
Prime time for 100. The number of sides on a heptagon or septagon? Yes.
What is 7 sides?
That is correct. What is 7?
Good answer. Good answer.
You have our next choice then.
Have some fun for 100.
Have some fun for 100. To transform.
Phase.
Yes. What was that?
The question is phase.
We need a what is in front of that.
What is phase?
That is incorrect. Any other answers? Not looking like it. Well, the correct answer is, what is to morph?
Ah,
Start
it's at
with
the
it.
end.
And back to whoever chose that, I believe it was you.
Backyard games 100.
Backyard games 100. Players of this game commonly yell, "Ready or not, here I come," when they're done counting. Is that your official? Okay.
What is tag?
That is incorrect. Yes,
What is hide and seek?
that is correct. What is hide and seek? All right, you have our next choice once again.
Lawyers in media for 100.
Lawyers in Media 100. This lawyer surpassed expectations by going to an Ivy League school and proved she wasn't too blonde to be serious. Yes,
Who is Elle Woods?
that is correct. Who is Elle Woods? And back to you.
What are the answers for 100?
What are the answers? 100. One molecule of water contains an oxygen atom and 2 atoms of this element. Yes.
Hydrogen? What is
That
hydrogen?
is correct. What is hydrogen? And that would go back to you then.
I want 500 for backyards games.
500 for backyard games jumping in here. Players stand in a 3x3 grid trying to keep a ball from touching the ground.
What
Yes,
is hopscotch?
that is incorrect. No other guess?
No, sir.
What is balls and pins?
But
You only guess
can't
one.
again.
Oh, I can't? Oh.
All right, well, no other guesses. It is, what is 9 squared?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
And that would go back to you, because you chose that one.
Oh, me again?
Oh, yeah.
What are the answers 200?
What are the answers 200? When water starts boiling, it becomes this state of matter. Yes,
What is gas?
that is correct. What is a gas? We'll go back to you.
Prime time for 200.
Prime time 200. A number associated with bad luck and slasher movies.
What is
Yes,
7?
that is incorrect. Yes,
What is 13?
that is correct. What is 13?
Can we do lawyers in media for 300, please?
Yes, Lawyers in Media 300. Working out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, this lawyer asks, did you know that you have rights? Yes,
Who is Saul Goodman?
that is correct. Who is Saul Goodman? Back to you, Evan.
Backyard games for 400, please.
Backyard games 400. Try and wrap 2 golf balls around the rung of a ladder.
Oh, wait. I don't even know what that is.
No guess.
Slips my mind.
Not looking like we know this one. The correct answer is, what is ladder ball?
What?
Back to Evan then.
Can we do backyard games so 300, please?
Backyard games 300. Played in a swimming pool, a tagger closes their eyes and listens for player responses. Yes,
What is Marco Polo?
that is correct. What is Marco Polo? Back to you, Bode.
I want primetime 300.
Primetime 300. The atomic number of sodium on the periodic table. Yes,
What is 15?
that is incorrect. Any other guesses? Nope. Well, the correct answer is, what is 11?
Ah, yeah.
Closer than I thought.
All right, and that would go back to whoever chose that one. Yeah.
Water, the answer is 300.
Water, the answer is 300. Derived from the Latin word for to throw headlong, it's the falling of water from the atmosphere. Yes,
What is rain?
that is incorrect.
What is
Yes.
precipitation?
That is correct. What is precipitation?
Good answer. Good answer.
And back to you, Bodie.
Have some fun, 200.
Have some fun, 200. To be victorious or successful. Yes,
What is triumph?
that is correct. What is to triumph?
Lawyers for media 200.
Lawyers in Media 200, portrayed by actor Gregory Peck in 1962. This lawyer is known in English classes across the country. Yes,
Who is Atticus Finch?
that is correct. Who is Atticus Finch?
Lawyers and media 400, please.
Lawyers in Media 400. By night, a visually impaired lawyer fights crime in Hell's Kitchen as this vigilante. Yes,
Who is Daredevil?
that is correct. Who is Daredevil?
Lawyers in media 500.
Finishing this out,
This
Lawyers
official
in
game.
Media 500. This lawyer is seen defending his clients and shouting objection throughout his video game franchise. Yes,
Who is Phoenix Wright?
that is correct. Who is Phoenix Wright?
Backyard games 200.
Backyard Games 200. Flying through these. The classic beanbag toss also goes by this starchy name. Yes,
What is cornhole?
that is correct. What is cornhole?
He's on a roll.
Primetime 400.
Primetime 400. The jersey number worn by both Michael Jordan and LeBron James for most of their careers. Yes,
What is 23?
that is correct. What is 23?
Primetime 500.
Primetime 500. The racing number on Herbie, the Volkswagen Beetle from Disney films like The Love Bug.
Wait,
I knew 23. That's a shame.
And
12.
yes,
What is 12?
that is incorrect.
I watched this movie.
Any other guess? Not looking like it. All right. The answer is, what is 53?
Way off.
Water, the answer is 400.
Water, the answer is 400. Due to its chemical stability and long polarity, water has been called a universal blank.
This is 4. Huh?
Yes,
What is a universal solvent?
that is correct. What is a solvent?
Water, the answer is 500.
500, going right in. Most of our drinking water comes from these layers of porous rock.
Crap, I should know this.
No guess? Yes,
What is sediment?
that is incorrect. Any other guess? Not looking like it. The correct answer is, what are aquifers?
No, I didn't know that.
Have some fun 300.
Have some fun, 300. An engraved symbolic writing system used in ancient Egypt. Yes,
What is a hieroglyphic?
that is correct. What is a hieroglyph?
Should know that.
Have some fun 400.
Have some fun, 400. The foretelling of events as if by divine inspiration. No guess at all. All right, well, the correct answer is, what is a prophecy?
Yeah, there's the peers.
And then we don't really need anyone to choose since this is our last one. A Vietnamese noodle soup. Yes.
What is pho?
Are we taking that? Yes. All right, we're taking it. Yes, that is correct. What is faux foul? Is that how you say it? Foul? Fa? Okay. What is fa?
That's foe. Foe.
That's a
Okay,
shame.
well, that will do it
It's a shame.
for our first Jaypardy round. So let's take a quick look at the scores.
Wait, what are scores? Oh, we can see them up there.
All right, we have
Still anybody-
3,400 for Alex, 400 for Evan, and negative 1,500 for Bodey. All right, that will conclude the first Jaypardy round. So we will be right back after our quick break, and when we return, we will begin our double Jaypardy round. Don't go anywhere.
You not score at all.
Welcome back to Jaypardy. Before we go to our double Jaypardy round, let's review the scores once again from the first round. We have 3,400 for Alex, 400 for Evan, and negative 1,500 for Bodey. So now that we know our scores, let's take a look at the categories for the double Jaypardy round. We have Disney Sidekicks Only, Finish the Lyric, College Life, True Crime, and On Trial. All right, I'm gonna go to the other end. So Bodey, we're gonna start with you. You pick our first.
All right. I want Disney Sidekicks Only 200.
Disney Sidekicks 200. We have, sorry, forgot to switch my papers here. This meerkat pairs with a warthog to help Simba Hakuna Matata. Yes,
Who is Timon?
that is correct. Who is Timon?
College Life 200.
College Life 200. This appliance is banned in many dorms, but students still try to sneak it up to light up their rooms with candles.
Candles?
Yes,
What is lighter?
that is incorrect.
Candles. What? I mean, I would have said the other thing, but with candles.
Any other guesses? Nope, not
Try
looking like
earlights.
it. The correct answer is, what is a hot plate or candle warmer?
I've never heard of this.
Finish
Alex,
the Lyric 200.
what was that?
Finish the Lyric 200.
Finish the Lyric 200. We have, cause baby you're a firework, come on show 'em what you're blank.
Because
Yeah.
maybe you're a firework, come and show them what you're worth.
That is correct. What is worth? All right, back to Bodey then.
Finish the lyric 400.
Finish the Lyric 400.
I'm confident now.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my bank. Yes,
What is Feet?
that is correct. What is feet?
I had to hear the lyrics to actually remember
Alex,
what it
back
was.
to you.
Finish the Lyric 600.
Finish the Lyric 600, going through these. Is this the real life? Is this just? Yes,
What is fantasy?
that is correct. What is fantasy? Bodey, you're our next.
I'm taking a risk and going 800.
All right, we're going to finish the Lyric 800. When we were first young, when I first saw you, I closed my eyes and the flashback blank.
Man,
No guess,
Man.
not at all.
I'm not too good here.
All right, well, the correct answer is, what is starts?
It's probably Taylor Swift.
Now go back to Bodey then.
Let's go big or go home. Disney side. No, wait. Finish the lyrics 1000.
Finish the Lyrics 1000. I'm a savage, classy, bougie. Yes,
What is Ratchet?
that is correct. What is Ratchet?
Just gave that to him.
Back to Alex.
Yeah, I
then.
might be close.
Disney Sidekicks Only 400.
Disney Sidekicks Only 400. This tiny dragon tries to help Mulan bring honor to her family. Yes,
Who is Mushu?
that is correct. Who is Mushu?
600 for Disney Sidekicks, please.
Alrighty, this snowman loves warm hugs even though he probably shouldn't. Yes,
Who is Olaf?
that is correct.
that's
Who
good.
is Olaf?
What was it? Frosty
Just
Snowman.
reaction time.
Back to
Sidekicks
Alex.
Only 800.
Sidekicks 800. This chameleon doesn't talk but shows plenty of attitude alongside Rapunzel.
I really need to catch up with mine.
No guess, not looking like it.
I don't have it.
All right, the correct answer is, who is Pascal?
Pascal Siakam.
Sidekicks Only 1000.
All right, let's wrap this one up. This lightning bug inspires Tiana to find true love, and his girlfriend is a star. Yes,
Who is Ray?
that is correct. Who is Ray? Right, Evan?
True Crime for 200, please.
True Crime 200. This famous ship's sinking in 1912 is often explored in documentaries and investigations. Yes,
What's the Titanic?
that is correct. What is the sinking of the RMS Titanic?
S?
Longer answer there. Alex.
True Crime 400.
True Crime 400. This art heist saw a famous painting disappear from the Louvre in 1911. Yes,
What is the Mona Lisa?
that is correct. What is the theft of the Mona Lisa?
Do you know it's stolen?
All right, back to
True
Alex.
Crime 600.
True Crime 600. This mysterious skyjacker disappeared after parachuting from a plane with ransom money. No guess at all. No one knows. All right, the correct answer is, who is D.B. Cooper? So that would go back to Alex then.
True Crime 800.
True Crime 800. This 1990 museum robbery in Boston remains unsolved and is one of the largest art heists ever. No guess for this one either.
Quit and buzzing out.
Well, the correct answer is, what is the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum theft? It's a very long answer. Back to Alex.
Let's do On Trial 200.
On trial 200. This party brings the lawsuit and claims they were wronged. Yes,
What's the plaintiff?
that is correct. Who is the plaintiff?
That was just fun facts.
On Trial 400.
On trial 400. This is the legal term for saying something false that harms a person's reputation in written or published form. Yes,
What is defamation?
that is
Defamation.
incorrect. Yes,
What is hearsay?
that is incorrect as well.
I feel like
No other guess.
It popped up on us, so that would be fair.
Oh, it did. Well, the correct answer is, what is libel or yeah, that's right.
would it be
Libel.
written form?
All right.
Damn.
Uh,
attention in
back
class.
to Alex, I believe.
On Trial 600.
On trial 600. In a courtroom, this standard requires proof beyond a reasonable doubt and is used in this type of case. Yes,
What is a criminal case?
that is correct. What is a criminal case? Bodey, back to you.
College Life 400.
College life for 400. These are essential for showering in communal bathrooms unless you enjoy risking foot fungus. Yes.
What is flip flops?
Do we take that? I assume not. We will. All right. What are shower shoes? Basically the same thing. Back to Bodey.
College Life 600.
College life 600. This common roommate agreement helps avoid passive-aggressive arguments over cleanliness. Yes,
What is the roommate contract?
that is correct. What is the roommate
That's
contract?
obvious.
College Life 800.
College life 800, going through these. This late night food delivery habit can quickly drain your bank account.
What
Yes,
is DoorDash?
that is correct. What is ordering takeout / DoorDash, Uber Eats? We'll probably take anything there. Back to Bodey.
College Life 1000.
College life 1000, finishing this out. This dreaded week pushes students to survive on caffeine and minimal sleep. Yes,
What is Finals Week?
that is correct. What is finals week?
On Trial 800.
On trial 800, this defense argues that a statement cannot be defamatory if it is factually correct. No guess? Not look? Yes,
What is truth?
that is correct. What is truth? Back to
On
Evan.
trial 1,000, please.
On trial 1000. In this landmark Supreme Court case, public officials must prove actual malice to win a defamation lawsuit. Nope, no guess for this one yet. The correct answer is, what is New York Times Co. versus Sullivan? And Evan, I believe
The
you
final question, please. Yes.
Yes, the final question. All right, we have that is True Crime for 1000. Yes. This famous detective, created by Arthur Conan Doyle, is known for solving mysteries with logic and deduction. Yes,
Who is Sherlock Holmes?
That is correct. Who is Sherlock Holmes?
I still don't know if I'm close enough to Alex to make it a comp.
I'm just
All right,
I'm not
that will
negatives
do it
anymore.
for our
That's all I'm
second
worth it.
Jaypardy round. So let's take a quick look at the revised scores. We have
Not negative. Happy about that.
8,000 for Alex, 3,200 for Evan, and 1,100 for Bodey. So before we go to another break, let's look at our final Jaypardy topic. We have,
Quarter. Oh, I'm screwed.
where is my page?
You're gonna go all in, right? You could just bet 0. You would still win.
Oh, we're back. That is the point.
I don't know if
Bet
that-
all our points.
The final Jaypardy topic is court terminology.
Need one more right answer.
Our contestants will make their wagers, and after this final break, we'll find out who will become our 6th Jaypardy champion. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Jaypardy. Our contestants have made their final wagers. So my one question is, how are we feeling about the final Jaypardy topic?
I'm feeling pretty good. Court terminology is something I'm pretty strong at, and I'm in the lead, so hopefully it's something I can win.
All right, Evan?
I feel great, Gavin. Except for my point total, I feel great. You know.
Great. And Bodey?
With my low point count, I got nothing to lose, so I'm just doing it for fun.
All right, pretty confident here. Let's look at our final Jaypardy question. This Latin term refers to a court's authority to hear and decide a case, often determined by geographic area or subject matter. We will give you a little bit to write down your answers, and then we'll go through them one by one. All right, looking like we're getting done here. All right, everyone seems to have finished their final answers. So we will go through each one by one, starting with Alex.
What is jurisdiction?
What is jurisdiction? Evan,
I also said, what is jurisdiction?
same answer. And Bodey?
What is statute of limitations?
All right, we have our 3 answers. So the correct answer is, what is jurisdiction? Alex and Evan both have it correct. Bodey does not. So let's give our crew some time to work out those scores, and we will see the final product.
What a shame. What a shame.
Maybe on the first one, they'll lose with 0. Exactly 0. That was such an obvious answer, though. Oof.
It's okay.
All right, our final scores are in. We have 9,000 for Alex, 6,210 for Evan, and then 0 for Bodey. So that would make Alex the winner of the 6th episode of the spring semester 2026 Jaypardy. So congratulations to you, and do you have anyone you would like to thank for your big win tonight?
I would like to thank all of the professors here at E-Town. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know any of this without them, so shout out to all of them.
All right, very good. So that will do it for this episode of Jaypardy. Thank you to our contestants for joining us today, and thank you to you for watching. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at ECTV40 for updates on all of Jaypardy and all of your other favorite shows. Have a good night.